How do you want to describe this irony? 2021, that is 2020 and 2021. While the world is struggling to maintain or handle the pandemic, people are having difficult time. They're not getting food, the hunger. So the unemployment is widespread. But the irony is, IT sector is prospering like anything. Being the tech world, it is having the best time of its life, at least of last 10 years. How is that happening? What how do you want to say that IT companies and IT employees are on cloud 9? They are on a different planet. They are having best of the journey of their life. So there are various ways to say that, but I'm telling you, if you are in the IT, just cherish these moments, because something goes up will come down. So at that time, probably you will be distressed. But if you are enjoying these moments, I'm telling you, you will not regret that later on. And even in these times, if you are still complaining about the growth and the career and all these things, probably something to do with you only. You might not have done enough from your side. So I am sharing with you some of these news items which has happened or which has taken place in last 6 months. Starting with TCS. TCS announced second pay hike in just 6 months, effective from April 2021. Then followed by Infosys, effective from 1st July 2021. It is being followed by Wipro now. Just today or day on what's that day? On 18th of June, Wipro announced that it is coming up with second hike. Can you believe TCS, Wipro, Infosys coming up with a second hike in 1 year time frame? Not in 1 year, 6 months time frame. Okay, they deferred their, let's say, increments in 2020, but it is unexpected. Even the first hike they offered was a decent one, 8 to 9%, and the second hike they are coming up with is even better than that, 7 8%, 8 9%, or even 10% based on your skills. And they are covering large part of their employees. So in Wipro, they are giving this increment to almost everybody up to B3 employees, which is, I think, 80% of their employees are falling into that category or below that category. So that is very important. And not only that, HCL offered 700 crore rupees as the bonus to their employees, one-time bonus to their employees. Accenture, okay, HCL has already done one increment, and their usual cycle is, I think, in July or somewhere. You can correct me, please. And Accenture, they have done, yes, they did not defer their increment cycle, but the increments were less than expected, right? So they may come up with an increment very soon. And when they announced their results, I think in March or somewhere in that time, they actually announced one-time bonus of 1 week base pay salary to their employees. I'm pretty sure if you are an employee, you would have got that bonus salary. Look at another name, and you will be surprised to hear this name is Cognizant. If you have seen my video on Cognizant, please do check out that video. That is most worst video so far in my channel in about 3 months. But Cognizant offered 125% of bonus to their employees. They are doing increments, they are doing promotions. But as I said, there is a red flag on that also. So please watch that if you have not watched. So simply, if you can say, IT companies are on roll and IT employees are on cloud 9. What else do you want to say? But the bigger question remains there. Are they really utilizing this time to change their structure? Because the problem is in structure. I will talk about that some other day because that is a longer discussion. But definitely they should start changing, and I see some of these minor changes taking place and they are talking about these things. So every bigger change, somebody has to start with a small change. So if that is happening, I'm telling you, this is a good thing. And when I saw this news from Wipro, and I have not personally involved with Wipro, but my wife had worked with Wipro in the past, and we know it was a pathetic workplace, if I can say so, right? If you want me to cover Wipro in much detail, you know what you have to do. You have to like and comment. And if you're liking this discussion and you want me to cover more often these types of things, you have to hit the subscribe button and notification button.